welcome back to another video. Now again, we are still together for now, and it's coming up to our friendship anniversary.
Yeah, 15 years.
I know, that's like a really long time to be stuck with it. No, but I mean, it is considerably in this day and age a long time to be friends, and we have built our friendship on a lot of the things that we love. So one of the things that started our friendship was our love for brats. Like, that is what we bonded over in the first place. And I guess, like, we've obviously, every little girl our age grew up with Barbie, but it was the Bratz versus Barbie war, which we have talked about. But Shannon kind of got us into Barbie, and Barbie, one of her core things is friendship. And
Yes.
so today we're going to be
ranking all of the Barbie friendship movies.
yes. So there are 6 in total that we're 7 in total that we're going to be ranking. Well, it's our, like, kind of, we were going to just do our top 5, but then we realised there's like 7, so it's not really that much of a stretch, so we'll just rank them all. But actually, 2 of them are tied, so it's like our number 6 honourable mention. Big City, Big Dreams, which we went into a lot of discussion in our last video. So I guess we won't discuss it too much as to why it's last place.
I think it was really cool that it was another friendship film, and that was one that was an aspect of it that we're really excited about, but we think the focus on their friendship really just took away from the rest of the movie, which was going to actually be really cool. And we didn't actually like Brooklyn. We thought she was more than just a Barbie friend. She was just taking over and trying to be a Barbie herself.
Yeah. And
so that's why we don't really like that friendship as much, even though we can kind of relate to it because we are like that close as best friends.
Well, can't relate to the not trusting each other part, because like, if I would never think Shannon would sabotage me, but I mean, but you know, if I had any suspicions, I would give her a second chance. I'm just gonna be like, nah, that's it, you're cut out of my life, like Brooklyn was. So
yeah.
Like, they're almost like a bit of a friendship fail, to be honest, because like Barbie's other friends back in Malibu are far more loyal to her.
Yeah. That's what happens when you know someone for like 2 days.
Exactly.
And think you're best friends. It takes 15 years to build this kind of actual trust and friendship, so. And
we still don't trust each other. So that's kind of like an honourable mention. Last place, number 6. We had 2 for our 5th favourite, because we really couldn't pick. We were debating it. It was really, really hard to pick between these 2, because they're just really equal to us.
Yeah.
So they are
Princess and the Pop Star and Rock and Royals.
We love both of them. When we weighed up all the elements of them, because there's a lot of elements, you know, songs being one thing, storyline being another, the characters, the actual friendship, and the general movie, and like, we just loved everything equally. There wasn't that one thing that the other had better than the other, so.
Yeah. With Rock and Royals, we really love that it takes place at a camp. We just love that kind of thing, the whole talent camp kind of thing. We like that there's different kinds of camps. So you got more princessy camp, and you got like the rock star kind of camp, which I really love, because like that's like,
I feel like we would love both of those camps. Like, we could have
that's
like
one of those sides of my personality.
Yeah. So I really like that, and you know, of course, we absolutely love the songs to them. Like, we still jam out to them. We made music videos to them in the past. So yeah.
And I think and there's lots of funny moments in that one as well. And I don't know, it was kind of a unique concept. Lots of people said it was another rip-off of Princess and the Pauper, but I actually think that one was quite different.
Yeah, and then we have Princess and the Pop Star, which is really, it gets trashed for being like a Princess and the Pauper remake.
And admittedly, it is more closer to that, but I think it's more of a tribute than anything else. And I don't think it's claiming to be anything new, and I don't know, it's kind of like that generation's Princess and the Pauper. You know? But we really, really like it. That one has some really jamming songs as well.
Yeah, like I don't know, I've always really loved the song. I love all the music performing scenes with like Kira's magical microphone and
the magic hairbrush. Oh my gosh, we need one.
I know, I was like, I wish I had that to change my hair and outfits. But you know, I really like those. Yeah, I don't know, and I guess it was just really hard to pick one over the other. Yeah. So that's why they both come in number 5, because it was really hard to debate that one.
Princess Adventure.
Yes, so we watched this one
last year. No, it was last year. It was December oh no, sorry.
A year and 2 months ago.
I'm still trying to adjust that we're in a new year. We loved it. Yeah, we still love it.
You could tell because we did like a series of Princess Adventure videos.
One, the songs are amazing. We still have to make a music video.
Yes. I think, you know, for a modern day Barbie movie, like, you know, being obviously one of the Netflix era ones, they did a really, really good job with it, even with such a short amount of time. And I genuinely really liked the friendship that was in that movie as well.
Yeah, that one was better. That one was more of a natural friendship. And we have a Princess Amelia who was beautiful, and she was pretty much Barbie's twin, which is kind of a little bit like Princess and the Pauper, as we've seen. But she was even more Barbie's twin in this one. Yeah. But she didn't actually try to be Barbie, and she had her own unique story. And and again, it was in like a sort of different setting. Barbie went off to this kingdom somewhere because she was invited there and like all of her friends, and
she always is.
Yes, and wasn't Ken so adorable in that
cute
film?
Moments in that.
He was going to admit to Barbie that he loved her.
I know, and so it's just like, you know, there was just a lot of elements, I guess, that we really enjoyed about that film, and like we need to rewatch that one again because like I loved that movie so much. And I love that it had like, it's not just like a Barbie and Amelia's friendship, but all of her friends are along with her, like Nikki and Teresa and Daisy.
Yeah, they go on this adventure, I guess.
And I really love like their friendship group as well. Like I wish we had a friendship group like that. But yeah, so it's kind of like, it has a lot of big themes of friendship, and of course Barbie's best friend Ken, isn't it? So.
Yeah, it was so exciting because that was the first Barbie movie that had come out for quite a few years, and it really didn't disappoint. It was really good. So we're big fans of it.
And it was like a first friendship movie for a very long time too. So
Princess and the Pauper.
I know, it's not number one.
Please do not comment that Princess and the Pauper should be number one, okay?
We have nothing personal against it at all. It's just, I'm sorry, it is not the greatest Barbie movie of all time. I know, we're gonna lose all our subscribers. Well, I mean, if you don't know, Shannon's favourite Barbie movie is Swan Lake. My favourite Barbie movie is Pink Shoes.
Which is even more controversial.
I know. And then, like, even our second and third favourites, fourth, fifth. Like, our top fives don't have Princess and the Pauper in them.
Yes. No, but we do love this movie.
Yeah, and of course, there's so many feels, like, love the songs so much.
We do, yeah.
Like, Written in Your Heart.
If you love me,
Even like the credit song, I'm on My Way, which gets forgotten all the time, but completely underrated, but that is just part of it. So we love that, and of course we love old Barbie, you know, just as much as anyone. We love olden Barbie, and we love the setting of the kingdoms and the beautiful gowns they wear in it, and I've always loved the idea of like best friend weddings.
Which we're not going to have.
Yes, we have very different ideas for our weddings, and I don't even know if we'd get married at the same time.
Yeah.
But we really always like that idea was so cool, and of course the love interests in it as well.
Oh, I know, Dominic is just he's amazing. But like that couple, they're everything.
And Julian.
The schoolboy.
But, like, seriously, we do love the movie, and we have absolutely no problem with it. There's no reason why, well, I mean, I guess we like other movies more, but there's no reason why it's lower ranked and not our number one.
It's just, we just like others better. We still have those amazing, magical feels.
Those special moments, like when they find the geode in the mine. And,
I think you're like this. A rock. But it's beautiful.
Especially, like, I made an edit of that moment between, like, Annalise and Julian before that even happened. The underrated scene when she's, like, saying, like, I don't want to marry him because I'm in love with my best friend. It's like,
the man who's taught me so much. I know. It's
so we really love it, but for the actual friendship, like, of course we love Erica and Annalise so much. You know, Erica risked her life to save Annalise, someone that she'd hardly known that long, but she had so much faith and belief that, you know, Annalise was a good princess and would lead their kingdom really well. And of course she cared about her. They understood each other, and that was just like me and Shannon. Like, no one in the world understands each other like we do. We just, even if we're not going through the same thing, we just understand each other. So
definitely. I am a girl like you.
One day we'll make a music video for that. I'm
Yes.
sure.
Mm-hmm. Mariposa and the Fairy Princess.
So can you believe we put a modern movie about Princess and the Pauper? People don't give this one enough love, like not nearly enough love, because it's a modern film. I mean, we love the first Mariposa as it is, like we absolutely adore that one. So it's so exciting when they have sequels, since it rarely happens in Barbie, but they executed the sequels so wonderfully. And one, the magic of it being set in like, you know, the fairies and the butterfly fairies and the crystal fairies. Like, we're just obsessed with magic and fairies in general. So
yeah.
there's that we love about it.
I love like the myths behind that as well, like the legends of the crystal fairies and yeah, all these different kinds of fairies. I really like that.
Like, you would definitely be a butterfly fairy, and I would definitely be a crystal
Yes,
fairy.
I would definitely have my big menace wings.
my light shimmery crystal wings. I love so many moments in that, especially when they hold up like the ball of light towards the end and they're holding it up and saving the kingdom together. And just
it has such a beautiful message. Their friendship and how kind Catania was. Oh, Catania's just beautiful in general.
Yeah.
She is such an amazing character, so underrated.
How their friendship was able to just build a bridge between their two kingdoms.
Yeah, and I love how Mariposa also, you know, with her courage and bravery, as we all know Mariposa has, she was able to help Catania gain her confidence back, which was really lovely, and that's what a real friend would do.
And how much Catania cared about Mariposa as well by researching, you know, Flutterfield and all of that, and like redoing her room with all like these books and all these like beautiful plants and everything, so she had like somewhere comfortable to stay, as opposed to like the poison plant that she had when she first came there. But, you know, like they really took the time to learn about each other's kingdoms, and make each other as comfortable as possible. And like Shannon said, the way that's truly what friends are for. Like, that's what Shannon and I spend most of our time doing, is help each other get over our fears.
Yeah.
We may not seem it, but we can be very fearful people sometimes. It's not necessarily like a fear of spiders, but
although there is that.
But we have a lot of deeper inner fears and a lot of things that we fear for in our futures and things, and we always help each other with that.
Yeah, definitely.
So I guess that's really a beautiful part of their friendship, is the way that they stand by each other. And I love the dancing scene.
Oh, okay, I was just going to add on to that just quickly, but we will get to the dancing scene. But yeah, and I feel like they actually really reflect our friendship a lot. Even though I kind of take the role of Mariposa in my mind and she takes Catania because that's her favourite character, but I actually just kind of thought of then that I'm a lot more like Catania. She's a lot more like Mariposa, because if there's one word that I could use to describe Katie, it would be brave. I've always thought of her as that way, and so I feel like she has a lot of Mariposa, and I feel braver when I'm with her. All the time.
You know, the thing is like, Mariposa has her own fears too, but she always like pushes past those to keep helping Catania and her fear of flying. Yeah, and then they also have their fun moments, like when they're at the ball and they're dancing together. Like, I really want to recreate that scene one day with Shannon. And when like Mariposa like pulls down her wings, and then like Catania follows her as well with that.
Yeah, she pulls down her wings.
That's what just like true friends do for each other. Like, you stick by each other, and if one's feeling uncomfortable, you just follow them and make them feel like they're not alone. So they really do just like show all the true values of friendship in the movie, and exactly why we love it so much.
The Diamond Castle.
If you've never paid attention to Instagram, you wouldn't know, but I mean, we truly do. Diamond Castle is so treasured among us. Like, we got our Diamond Castle necklaces on today. But like, I mean, where to begin?
Well, that is the friendship Barbie movie. You know, it's openly all about friendship, which is what we really love about it. And because friendship really is, like, and the quote from the movie is, "Friendship is the true treasure," and it really is. I think it is the most important thing in this life. It is.
Like, our friendship, I guess, like, there's no word, we can't even put a worth on our friendship, because like, there's no one else like her in the world, no one else like me for sure. But truly, like, I just can't even begin to think about what I would do without Shannon. Like, we'd be lost without each other. But we love Diamond Castle. I mean, there's so many things. Like, first of all, like, just every element. Like, their dresses in the movie are gorgeous. Even, like, just when they're wearing like their normal dresses, they look absolutely beautiful. That impossible hairstyle that they do, like
what even is that? I don't know.
But the biggest thing, the songs in the movie, like two voices, one song.
I think we love
and
it.
we're gonna find it as well. Like,
oh, I think that one. Yeah.
one day we'll learn guitar and we'll like play that for you guys. One day.
One day.
Before we die. Definitely a theme of our like lives, because we're searching for our own diamond castles, but you know, we do that together. And just, yeah, I mean, I guess I just love the general like premise of the film, like that gorgeous cottage that they live in, and the flower gardens that they tend, and bread and jam.
Jam and bread.
But like truly, like they just live such this awesome lifestyle together as friends. And the fact that like their friendship extends to other people, I feel like unless you're like the way that they're able to be a true friend to Melody as well, even when they have no idea the kind of dangers they face, but they know that as long as they got each other, like everything's gonna be okay.
When they have a fight, for one, I think that that's a really big part of the film that we actually like, that they show that friends do have fights. Now, her and I haven't had a fight in quite a while. We really can't afford to fight.
We don't have time for that.
We have in the past had some pretty big fights, but obviously we've gone through them and worked through them, and I think their friendship really shows that you can do that. You know, friendships don't have to end just because you had one fight or one disagreement. And but when they did have that fight and they separate for a while, and then Liana's talking about how to Melody about how much she misses Alexa and how like she feels like a part of her is gone.
And then when like she almost goes over the edge in like the dark cabin cave thing, but then like she grabs on and just holds on to her and like won't let her go, even if like she could potentially like be gone as well, but like that doesn't matter. She just has to hold on and save her friend. I love at the end when they hold the friendship necklaces like behind their backs, and then
yeah, I love that.
The whole thing at the end, like when they first sing the song and then like the castle comes up and then they do their transformation, and then when they sing Believe Again with the instruments, it's my favourite scene. I love that they never gave up on Melody, and above all they never gave up on each other either, and they just trusted in each other that this was the right thing to do. And then, of course, their love interests.
We love Ian and Jeremy, Double Trouble. Honestly, they are underrated.
Yes, exactly. Like, and I just love that, like the wit and sarcasm they have about them, and like that Alexa and Liana have with them as well. That they don't just like fall over these princesses, but they still hold their own.
They definitely have their. I like the sort of the witty banter between the two pairs, and I don't know, it's just interesting. It's different. You know, they're definitely not your average princess.
Yes. When they go over the rainbow and they're like, what did I just witness?
What is wrong with that picture? Everything.
I guess that's like so many reasons why it's like our favourite film. From the quote to like what they wear, where the setting is, because like we absolutely love the forest setting, and then just everything about the friendship movie. It really does just mean so much to us. Yeah, so I guess that's our ranking of all the top 7 Barbie friendship movies that there are. I'm pretty sure we haven't forgotten anything. Although there's a lot of like good Barbie friendships that aren't at the forefront like an actual friendship movie, but there's so many great friendships that she has. Of course, her friendship group in Dreamhouse Adventures, we love them. Barbie always like says, you know, like in Perfect Christmas when Skipper's all like, I have to do it on my own, just like you always do it, and Barbie says like, but I don't always do it on my own. I always have my friends to help me, and like, you know, that is so true. And she helps her friends just as much. So Barbie is like the true inspiration to what real friendship is, because she always sticks by her friends no matter what. And I guess that's just like the kind of person we try to be more like is Barbie.
Yeah, definitely. She's such an inspiration, and yeah, always will be. And we love these friendship films, and we love that that's one of Barbie's core values. That's one reason why we love her so much. So
yeah. Alright, well, thanks for watching the video, dolls, and we will see you in the next one. Peace! The first thing being Bratz, which is one of the things that we do love and post on this channel. That we like literally started our friendship was our love for Bratz together.
I'm a lot more like Catania, and she's a lot more like Mariposa because...
Mariposa.
I'm sorry, Sorry, I'm nervous. Anyway, so yes, but she's a lot more like
Shannon's a coward, is what she's trying to say. So one day, Shannon, you're gonna fly too.
One day I'll fly away, away from you.
Oh, thanks. Think about what I would do without Shannon. Like, we'd be lost without each other. But yes. I have that effect on people. No, but we love
a gig from two kind men. Oh. How did you get to be so good looking?
It's genetics.
Oh.